Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Friday. I know it's Friday and there's no Friday Loves once again, but that's okay. It will be back. I thought I haven't done a get ready with me video in probably a couple months. It's been a while. I figured I was due. I owed you guys another real chit chat raw situation, and I love to do it, quite frankly. I just haven't had the time because I can't film during the week anymore, so it's really hard to squeeze in, sitting down for an hour, hour and a half and sitting here and talking to you guys. And I want to do that, so I thought I was due. And if you guys want me to do a get ready with me more often, if you enjoy this, please thumbs me up, let me know down below, and I will try to incorporate a get ready with me in at least once a month, maybe twice, depending on timing and all that good stuff. Sorry, got hairs itching me. So anyways, I'm going to stop chatting because I do enough chatting throughout the course of this video, and we're just going to get ready with me. Let's get this get ready with me started right, okay? My son's like, you look mad, Mom. You have a mad face on. I'm like, no, I'm just masking. It does kind of make me look mad, though, doesn't it? Anyways, I thought I would show you how I really do a get ready with me. Is if I were going to go out to a special event or something. We actually are going to go to a barbecue today, so I thought I would do a little bit of a mask just because my face has been so dry and my skin is just like, is it spring yet? Is it summer yet? So this is a mask. I think I haul this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I show this in a haul tomorrow. If you've seen my vlog, you already seen that I purchased this though. Or no, maybe I posted on Instagram or Snapchat. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm at anymore. All I know is some of you probably seen this. This is the 7 Wonders Tundra Cranberry Anti-Aging Mask that I picked up at Ulta. Now, if you just noticed, I have a smaller face, and this was huge. This was a larger, wider mask than I've ever used, or maybe it's longer. I don't know, it kind of bunched up a bit. It does feel nice, though, so I'm going to kind of let that sink into my skin here, but this is the one I just put on my face, and it felt good. It feels nice and hydrated, so I'm going to let that sink in a little bit here before we start with the makeup. But I thought that I'm way overdue for a get ready with me. I can't even remember the last time I did a get ready with me, quite frankly. Too long ago. My nail polish. This is Essie's Mint Candy Apple. I'm ready for spring. It's trying to be spring here, but because it's Colorado, it's like the weather's like this in March. Well, February, March, April is like our winter actually, and it can be like 70 degrees one day and the next day like 30 or 12 and snow. So it's just a weird time of year. So I thought today I would do a get ready with me using products that are new. Things I've recently hauled, things I've recently shared with you. And I haven't done one of these in so long. Friday Loves is going to be back on Fridays. I just have had some other things, as I had said previously, that I kind of wanted to get up for you guys. Just kind of switch it up, go with the flow. I'm just kind of having to go with the flow here a lot lately. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you? I always write stuff down. Oh, I did want to mention that the VIB sale is going on. It started yesterday. And my wish list and recommendations video will be up Monday. And tomorrow there will be a haul and review. So some of those things are available at Sephora, so you'll learn a little bit about that. And then I also am going to post a update, which I'm actually...
Let's go. We gotta go buy Mom's hemorrhoid cream.
He thinks he's funny. We'll see if you heard that or not. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm actually going to film next after I do this, my haul updates video from last year's VIB spring haul, so that you can have lots of recommendations and see all kinds of products and what you should or shouldn't be buying, in my opinion. So, alright. My husband, it's Saturday morning here. Weekends are pretty much the only time I can film now. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this hair. This video might be long. I have no idea how long it's going to be. I'm just going to sit down and chat with you guys. But he's going to take the kids, and I can only film on weekends now. I can't film during the week, so another reason why my channel kind of has to go with the flow. I may or may not have mentioned this to you already, but I don't know. I'm so scattered brain. There's lots of things going on right now, so I can't remember what I say or don't say anymore, which is kind of a bad thing. So I'm going to start off with the Skindinavia, the Makeup Primer Spray. This really just creates a very tacky, almost like, even though my skin's kind of tacky right now, kind of like a tacky base to really help your makeup adhere to your face. And this says spray 2 to 4 times in an X and T. I never follow those instructions. Maybe you're supposed to. I don't know. That's good, right? Because I'm going to go in with something else. So that's the Scandinavia Primer Spray. I've actually been kind of enjoying that. And this is a primer I've never tried before. I've swatched it several times in the store, but it actually gets kind of grody in the store because of the pot formation that it's in. P.S. and by the way, I'm filming with my old camera. You probably figured that out. My vlogging camera, I like for vlogging. I filmed a couple, like a good handful of videos with it here, but I can't figure out the lighting. And I can't move my room around right now, and so it is what it is, and I like the lighting better with this camera, long story short. Okay, so this is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I actually got this with my most recent Ulta order, or maybe it was, I don't know. But this is what it looks like. I forget, I can't go close with this camera. I need to get a different lens if I'm going to continue this. I don't know, there's so many things that YouTubers have to figure out. It's just quite frankly overwhelming, especially when you still have no idea what you're doing. So you do have to dig your fingers in this. I don't do makeup on other people. It's only me, so I don't really care. My hands are clean. I'm just going to stick my finger in here. It's kind of cool feeling. It's like kind of spongy. Looks like that. And I'm actually, that's where I get my pores. Or where you can see my pores. And then a little bit in between here, I have like a little colony that moves in. I don't know. I don't know why. That's what I was going to do. I was going to pluck my eyebrows. I haven't got my eyebrows waxed in well over a year. So this is all natural. This is as bushy as they get. I don't know. My eyebrows are not a naturally full good feature for me. In fact, I can't really rock the no eyebrow look because I literally look like I have no eyebrows. So we're just going to conceal those hairs. Alright, and then I wanted to use this foundation. I've been really enjoying this foundation. I did do a full demo and review on this foundation, the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, and I'm in the shade Light Neutral, which is a really good shade match for me right now because I am not self-tanned. I was self-tanning, but I just, for the past week, just have, it's felt like winter here the past week, so I'm just like, yeah, I don't really care. I'm not wearing any summery stuff yet, so where you have to see my legs, you know. Okay, so it's kind of a watery foundation, and I like to apply it with this Tarte brush that actually came with a different Tarte foundation, the Tarte Found Sealer foundation. This color match, though, is really good for me, so that's another reason why I've been enjoying it. Not all foundations have, like, I don't know, some foundations I love for the formula, and others, like, the shade is on point, you know? If you can get the shade and the formula, it's like holy grail situation. Alright, now let's move on to some concealer. Okay, so here's the story in this. The Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. They've actually come out with new shades since purchasing this. And because before they came out with new shades, it was really hard to find the right shade for me. I didn't think it would be so hard, but some are really white, some are really yellow, and then there's this one that's like the lone, not too yellow, not too pink one. It's medium light neutral, but now that I'm not self-tanned, it's more like the color of my skin and less brightening. So I have a method I've been using to make this concealer work for me. I think I would buy a different shade, or at least check out the new shades they just released. But as you can see, it works, but it's more like the color of my skin, maybe a little lighter, so it's not very brightening. I don't mind the formula of this. I've been really going to town with my concealer lately just because I've been finding that, I don't know, it just is working for me to have a little more concealer underneath my eyes versus less. And that's my son yelling. I'm going to just conceal these. I don't even know. Does anyone else get zits, like, in strange places, like on their neck? I don't know. I feel like nobody I watch here on YouTube has zits in the formation that I get them. I get them in my earlobes, for goodness sake. Okay, so, and I like to blend out my concealer with the Beauty Blender. I've tried the brush thing. It's just, it doesn't blend it. It feels too thick and cakey, and I already have slight issues with caking recently, so I'm just going to blend that out like so. See, it works. It's just more like my skin color versus a brightening effect. And I don't like ones that are too yellow because I'm very neutral undertoned. I don't have a lot of yellow to my skin, nor do I have a lot of pink. I'm just kind of, I don't know, in between here. So I like the coverage of this concealer, however. It's got good coverage. It's just figuring out the shade. But now that they've released some new shades, maybe I'll be able to find something that's going to work. Okay, so what I've been doing is taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Brightener. It's like an illuminator. And applying this on top of it. Just a little bit in the inner corner and then kind of like on the high points of my cheekbones here. So I don't want to feel rushed with my get ready with me's. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't been filming them is number one, I don't have the time like I used to. And number two, I don't like to edit out a lot of it. I like to keep it really real, and that's just my style. And I know some people don't enjoy that, and they've told me that my videos are too long, and others really love it. And I don't want to edit out myself too much to the point where it feels really just edited. Like, here's my personal opinion on YouTube. I like to put out me, you know, as if you were just sitting here with me getting ready. And I don't like editing that much. I'm not very good at it. What you've seen is what I've taught myself how to do, and I'm not really into technology. That I just let my husband do everything. I just don't like to mess with technology. It stresses me out. So I like to just put out there really real things, just absolutely as raw as possible without being like, you know, 2 hours long or whatever. So this might be a long get ready with me because I haven't done them in a while, but I like that. So anyways, okay. Now what am I doing? Now I've been doing a lot of cream products because of my skin being so dry. I'm going to move on to cream bronzer and a little bit of cream highlighter. I am going to top it with powder just because I find that cream works best if you do a little powder on top. So the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel, it's just a cream bronzer. I'm going to use this to bronze up my face, and I like to use the e.l.f. small, this is the only brush I use with it, the e.l.f. small stipple brush. And I need to use this up. I've had this for a few years now. Yes, I said few years. And I need to use it up. Well, sometimes it takes you a little bit to figure out how to use something. You buy it because someone told you you needed it, you know? And then you're like, well, I don't know how to use this. And then you just set it to the side, and then by the time you realize you know how to use it now, or you figure out how to use it, you really need to go to town using it because it's going to go bad. And I do that with more than just makeup. So I have so many started projects because I wanted to start a new hobby or whatever and didn't know how to do it, and it took me a few years to figure out how to do it, i.e. sewing and knitting. I do have a sewing machine. My husband's like, so why do we buy that sewing machine? You never use it. Well, I'll use it more once my kids are little and under my feet all day long, you know what I mean? I need to use this up too. This is really pretty. It's the Rouge Bunny Rouge Liquid Illuminator in the shade Sea of Tranquility. It's a little bit pinker. I don't know about you, and I know pink highlighters are not for everybody, but I like them on my skin tone. So I like this. And I mean, you need this smallest amount. I'm going to take the Beauty Blender and just kind of dab that on the tops of my cheekbones. I just like the really natural look a liquid highlighter creates. Alright, now we're going to get a little bit of powder going here. I'm going to use my Chanel loose powder in the shade Natural 30 Translucent 2. I think there's one lighter than this, or maybe this is the lightest. And I like to use my setting brush. And I just do a little bit of powder on the brush. Tap all of it off, most of it. And set underneath here. I've learned the hard way not to do too much powder. A little is really all you need. It's just to set it. You don't need like an inch. And then I just take a tiny bit. Like, there's hardly anything in here, but I just swirl my brush in, maybe add a little bit more. Tap it off so it's just lightly. I can't go crazy with the powder, but I need to set this cream kind of thing. So then I just do a little all over so I can go in with my powdered products. Now I'm going to do my brows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Definer. Now this, I might have to edit a little bit out because, as you can see, my brows need a lot of help to look the same and to look like you didn't just get a really bad wax job. But I'm in the shade Chocolate. I do like this product. I like that it's angled. You can really get a nice fill in. It's very, very pigmented. So pretty much just, this is my good brow. This one is my bad side. Decent. I'm gonna twink it a little bit here. Primer. I'm going to grab my old standby Painterly by MAC because this bad boy's getting down. I've had this for a few years now and it, quite frankly, is pretty dry. I'm just gonna prime my eyes here with that. But I'm thinking, I know what I want to do for my lips, so I'm going to kind of play off of that. I'm going to take Naked 2, I guess. And I'm going to take my brush I always use, which is my Sephora Pro crease number 10. And I'm going to throw this in my crease. These are a little powdery, so you're going to definitely want to tap your brush off here. I'm going to grab the Chikahoro GSN 10. Looks like this. C-H-I-K. It makes me think of Chick-fil-A every single time. And I'm going to grab, I wish this wasn't so dark, but I'm going to grab Whiskey, this dark chocolate. And I'm going to tap it off and build it up. I don't want too dark, but I do want to just deepen this up a bit kind of thing. Alright, I can already tell you this dark brown is not my favorite formula to work with. It's kind of patchy. I mean, I've been working with the, the Viseart palette. I love it. And I've been playing around with the Tartelette in Bloom and stuff like that. So now I've gone back to this. And I can tell you these are not my favorite mattes. No, no, no. So that was that lovely dark chocolate color. Beware if you use this. It doesn't blend very well. Now what do I want to do? I want to add in some pigment. And we're just going to go, I don't know. We could go either way here today. I'm going to do this one, I think. This is number 22. And it looks like that. And what I'm going to do is take my MAC 242 brush, dip it into the pigment, put it into the cap, and you know what? I need to spray this. I like it. It's really pretty. 13 here, just a matte cream. And just bring that up here. Alright, now we're going to get a little wild. I'm going to dig into the Tom Ford Silver Topaz Quad and take my ring finger. My kids and husband must be back home. I'm going to use my left hand because my right finger is dirty and just dig into this. It's kind of like a glittery top coat, but it's kind of going to make it look a little bit wet, kind of. Oh, Lily. Liner. Let's get to the liner. I have opened up a new gel eyeliner. This is by Mika Beauty. I believe this came in a BoxyCharm. ages ago. I just finally got my Inglot one. I just was tired of fighting with it. I love the Inglot one, but it dries out so quickly, and I bought the Duraline to put into it, and I had been doing that for a while, and I'm just over the high maintenance part of it, so I'm trying to simplify. Just in general in life, and I've been spring cleaning like a crazy woman. Trust me, I have been to the Salvation Army probably 3 times weekly for the past month. No lie. Whoa, 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 Nelly. Oh, we're just going to start over here. That's right, this side was not working for me anyways. There we go. Thank the Lord for makeup remover. Wing game. Not so strong today, but we're going to make the lash game strong. It just has to be. I'm going to take a little bit of the Zoeva Graphic Eyes Liner in Taupe, and that is going to go on my lower waterline. Then I like to curl my lashes a little bit here, even if I'm going to do false ones, because it just helps them look more like the false ones. And my natural lashes are very, very straight coming at you kind of situation. And I'm going to do a little bit of the Bobbi Brown Everything mascara. Nothing crazy, just enough to coat them. Alright, my camera battery is about to die, so I'm going to skip the lash application portion. I'm going to apply these off camera. I'm going to do, I think we're going to go with the Ardell 120S's. They kind of flare out here. This is the end. These are backwards, but this is going to be for this eye. So this flares out and they kind of taper in. They're really nice. And then I'm going to apply the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash to my lower lash line. This is the best, hands down best lower lash mascara I've ever used. Alright, eyes are finished, and it was only a slight nightmare. I am just a hot mess when it comes to like applying mascara. I just get it everywhere, like even on the bridge of my nose. Anyways, okay, so I want to use one of my Lorac blushes, and we're going to go for pink actually. Let's do this one. This one's called Vivid, and this one is a satin. It's very bright, but very just fresh, you know, and since I kind of have this whole bright shirt going on today and it's very fresh, we're going with this one. I love these blushes. I'm so utterly, this is a Morphe E4 brush, just so impressed with these. Very pigmented. They're buildable, but as you can see on one tiny little dab in, you get a lot of product. So let's not jack this up now too. So I'm going to just do this style. Oh, this is a beautiful blush. And I'm not going to do powdered bronzer since I did the cream. It adds a nice little contour too. I didn't contour. I don't always contour. Especially on a day-to-day basis, I don't usually. Anyways, I love these blushes. I've talked them to death, but they're great. Alright, for highlighter, I'm also very much smitten with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Strobe Powder. This is brilliant. This comes in 3 other shades. I'm tempted to buy another one. I think the other one that catches my eye is Iridescent. These are stunning. Just so naturally stroby. Very stroby, but in a natural way. Not chunky, not too powerful, just very glowy. Alright, now for lips. I have a couple options. I think I know what I'm going to go with, but these new ColourPop Ultra Satin Lips I've been enjoying. This color is really pretty. This is London Fog. It's like your classic red. That would look great. This would also look great. This is Lion King. I like that. And then I also have the new Dior Addict. It's not new. It's new to me. The Dior Addict Fashion Night, which I adore. So I think I'm going to start off by, oh, and I wanted to show you, I've been loving these two. These Sephora Rouge lip liners, these gel ones are really great. But this one I think is going to be too pink for what we're doing today. Where's my eye? Oh, I moved some things around. I'm like, where is my lip liners? We could go a deeper pink, we could go red, or we could go like shiny. Let's do shiny. And let's do MAC's Beat Lip Pencil. This is a good, like, deeper pink lip liner. And then the Dior. Oh, it's so pretty. You just can't go wrong with these Dior lips. They're just so juicy and full and shiny and pretty. So I love that you can like skip the lipstick and gloss phase when you can just buy it. There's something tickling my nose. You can just buy it like all in one. So this is going to be it for the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this rather, I'm sure, very long get ready with me. But like I said, I just like to keep it real and authentic to who I am and me. I mean, if you want shorter get ready with me, there are a lot of women that I watch that, you know, are able to edit and make it look like seamless, and I edit and like it makes no sense because I got to edit out what I was doing, but I was in the middle of a story and then it doesn't make sense anymore. You know what I mean? So I just kind of like to keep it raw and real, whatever. So thumbs this video up if you enjoy the real side of Chelsea. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love chatting with you, and I will see you tomorrow at Chit Chatterday. Bye, guys.